Hello guys, I am back again with my how to create a man shirt from how to create a vest from a man shirt. Okay, so this is what I have done in the background. I've sewed that down, I've sewed this down, and I've done this. So I'm going to show you this. Remember this bit that I had here? I was going to do it along here. So I just stitch that doily down, and I'm going to put something over the top of that. I still want to stitch around with some like just some running stitch just to give it a bit of something, but I thought I'll just show you. I want to work on the back as well. I'd like to start working down and putting this onto the back. And where is it? So, and I've got this fabric here that I got from, it's a Cath Kidston, and I may cut out one of the birds and put it on the front, or I might put this on the front. Really like that, or might even just put that on the front and have a bird sitting on it. So I might even do both. So we'll see how we go. But for now, what I'm going to do is sit down. All my bits and pieces here. Oh, hang ten, just moving some stuff. The pillow in the way. I've got this too, which is what I had, and I'm probably going to put that on the back with some of the lace. I use that top part in the kits that you get, which is the ones that Corinne has been showing on her channel, and I showed the kit on my channel as well when I first started making this. So you don't, like there was only 4 big pieces, so I didn't even get a big piece. I was just going to use a smaller piece. So I think Corinne, and then 3 others, and then there's some with that, and then there's some with just what is it, the napkin. So you get what you can get. I had enough that they had a bit of this tablecloth, and if the ones that didn't get the big piece, I put another, like a good sized doily in there so that you can use it for the back. So really love how this is coming along. We'll get to test my new scissors today. Woohoo! So I wonder how they are going to go. I really wanted to cut out. That. I really like that. And then I want to have a bird sitting on that. So either that one or this one, but it might be a little big. And the red might be not the right colour red to go with everything else. It's very orangey red, isn't it? And totally clashes against everything else. But then this blue is a bit big. Oh, you can't win, can you? Where are we? I've got another piece I bought at the same time. Yeah, I just went online and I googled in Cath Kidston. These are really, but they're tiny little birds. So cute. So we'll see how we go. I might put this on the back actually. We'll see how we go. Definitely want to have something in there. Maybe I can have a different flower. Look at that one. Or this one. That might work. And then having a bird sitting on that. We'll see. Okay, getting distracted. So what I've done here is, you know how the sleeves and the collars have got raw edge. So what I have done, I got this, and it just automatically tends to fold over a little bit, so you just never know what you might find. So I'm going to start it. I'll start it here in the sleeves, and we'll fold it over. Okay, now I've got pins, but I think I've buried them. Here we go. Buried my pins. I probably will start putting stuff on the back, is what I really wanted to do today. But I'll show you how I did this. So it just gets folded over on the edge, and I just started underneath, and then pinned. Make sure I'm getting through. And so I'll take this to my machine and stitch it down. Just making sure. Now, how did I sew it? I think I sewed it, yeah. When I sewed it, I sewed on the top, and then I sewed again on the bottom, so it collected both the bits. So this is the unfun bit of pinning, but while I'm doing this, you could probably be maybe sorting out what you need. I might do it that way, because I'm going to leave it pinned in there while I pin the back. And it just sort of sits in there, making sure that bit is in the middle and covering. And just folding it in a couple of times, because the pins will come out otherwise. Okay. Yeah, I was very happy when I found this. It sort of gives it a bit of something, covers that raw edge, and then makes it look pretty. Love using lace. And what I'm going to do for the front as well, I'm going to take off the buttons. I never did get around to taking off the other pocket, but I did sew the pocket down, which you probably saw in the thumbnail, but I'll show you again. So whether I choose to do, I had a bit of a thought of what I wanted to do. Things change as you go along and you're creating stuff. I may not have two pockets on the bottom. See how we go. I might just use the pocket that I've got and put it in replace the other pocket. I'll show you in a minute. So how are we all going? I've noticed a few have bought this pack. So Corinne bought the pack because she liked all the stuff in it, and you know, like this is the vest one, but it's such a good pack, you can use it for whatever you want. You don't have to use it to make this vest, but it is a good pack to you know, make a start on creating your own top, you know, your own outfit with bits and pieces, because they're nice big pieces and nice vintage pieces. Okay, so yeah, it's already come undone, so I'm going to cut it. Oh, there we go, get to use my big scissors. Better make sure that it's being cut properly. I even put some of that on the collar if it fits. Okay, there we go. And that's just going to double up over the top of that. Actually, quite go. I'll make it, yeah, make sure that it fits when I sew it down. It's a short pin. That's why it is not working. There we go. Oop, got it. Yeah, it's a bit of a thicker part here, so got to be careful. And my pin is going skew-if. Okay, so that's that. So I'll go on the machine and sew that down, just on the top and the bottom. And then I've got, such a big shirt. Okay, so I've got this. Where did my pocket go? And I've got a bit that I cut for another pocket, but I've got this pocket, and I was thinking of maybe taking off this one and just putting that there, and then that's about it. Now I could probably maybe put something underneath, something pretty, just a bit of fabric, or I've got that. I found that I've got that from Purveyor of Textiles, but I think that might not be the right colour. She has got another one, but it might be too big. We'll see how we go, because look, be the right colour, but it's massive. But there you get bits and pieces like that, but see, that would look really good on the back. I may have to rethink. So we'll just see how we go with that. So I made this pocket from the leftover pocket from here, which I was going to put down there, but it just, I don't know, it didn't seem to work. It needs something that's going to drape down. So just look at how big this is. Will that fit? It may. I might put that down on here and then cover it with some fabric as well. That'd be nice. There you go. Start it there. Will it go all the way around? Almost. So what I might do is just put a bit of fabric from there to there and utilise this. I think that's going to work. At least it matches in, and I've used up that lovely piece of lace. Ow. Yeah, well, I know it's going to work. I don't want to pin it. I'll put it down when I come to sew down. Now this, I've got to just got to stitch that down, and what I might do today, here's the back. Okay, it's got that pleaty thing like those men's shirts do have, and I've put this cardboard underneath. So look, I'll put this down. I don't know, I reckon this might be the go, you know. I kind of like it. Did have that, and it goes pretty well, but I don't know. And I've got to unpick and take these out. See, that would work with this bird, wouldn't it? need to put this on here somewhere as well. Oh, I might even end up doing that. Yeah, see, that looks good there. So I'll tuck that in, put that on there, and then just have that hanging. And then we might have the iris going in there, because this is something I might have to do in the background. So this way I get this piece on. So I had this lace, which I was thinking it would be nice to put on, where are we, on the bottom, like I did with my other shirt. You know, stitching it on, I'll have to probably start here. That might be nice. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that with that. And maybe have that. It just works, doesn't it? It's got orange. Ugh. But I'll put the bird over that. Food for thought. And then I could probably incorporate this in somehow as well. Pin it all down. Something I'm going to have to do in the background. I was going to use this. I do like it. You can see it's quite, you know, higgledy-piggledy. They've hand stitched it and haven't done the best. Very, very old by the looks of it. It's all done, being hand done, and you know, might incorporate that into something else. I think I'm going to use that. It just works. And then, where are we? Here we go. Get to use my so I might use that as well. That little bit of fabric. Oh, it's cute. Probably have it coming out of there. And then, what else we got from my kit? Got yo-yos, probably use some of them. And I've got some of this fabric left over too, and I think that is going to work brilliantly. Just a bit coming out, and maybe just having that over the top. I originally was going to use this. So, you know what I might do with that is put it on the other side, because the whites and stuff seem to work on the front, whereas this is going to work with some of the creams. I think this is going to work. Okay, so it looks pretty frayy. So I've got to be careful. I'm just wondering whether I am not going to hand stitch it on, so I'm wondering whether I use some Eliza Fix. That might work, so it doesn't fray on the edges. Well, these scissors work a treat. These are my new ones. So there you go. If you've got these old blocks that you've inherited from, you know, grandma, or lucky enough to find online, like like I have with the purveyor of textiles, and also, you know, the bit that you've got in the pack if you get the pack. I've got some of this which I used on the front, so all the stuff that's on the front is the bits and pieces that you got in the pack, whereas this is bits and pieces that I bought. And I thought I really would have liked to have had a bird, so line it up. I think that will probably sit on there. I'm going to grab some of this. I do like this. I have more of the creams on the back. I've had a bit more frayed. I think I'm going to stand up, so I'm going to line it up with that bit there. I'll just bring that out, probably put that on there. This sort of needs to come out a little bit there, like that. Whether I just, you know what, I'm going to just chop this in half. And I've got doilies, which I put, I'll chop this in half. And either have it coming up this way to give that a bit of an edge, which may work. There we go. There. Could probably even put that on the other side, maybe. It works. What else we got? What else? I do have some of these. I reckon I'm probably going to use some of these, like the creamer pieces. Ooh, got this too. Okay. Oh, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to add some of this. I want to add some of this. Probably not the, just going to be a square that I tuck in somewhere because I just want the texture and the colour. So that's probably going to get tucked in there. Since I've got it here, I might as well use it. There we go, have it so it sits. It's going to be tucked in, but we want to cover those edges. There we go. Need a pop of something. Unless we don't use that, keep it for something else, and I will use, I could have that coming out here. And well. Have a bit of that. Maybe joining that to that. Oh, I don't know. Oh, this is where my doilies are going to come in handy. And I'm going to grab a bit of that. Got the little doilies. These ones. I've got some of these. Oh, they're falling out everywhere. So I'm going to put some bits and pieces. Yeah, I'm going to do that. My little doily stash. You get a couple of doilies in the kit. Oh my goodness, everything everywhere. I might grab out a couple of these. So I better start pinning. Oh, sorry guys, cleaning up my mess. That's how it goes. Okay. So what are you seeing so far? See these I'm going to unpick. What I might do is I'm going to stop, just pause it. I'm going to unpick this and lay things down, and then I'll come, unpick it and come back with some doilies and bits and pieces. I'll be back. Hey guys, I am back again. I'll just stop it from wobbling. Well, I've unpicked it all, taken out all these little bits and pieces. I could probably use these again if you wanted to make another panel. So I've just grabbed little bits and pieces. These were bits that I took off that panel that everyone got in the kit. Just little bits of fabric. Actually don't mind that. That might go nice just to cut across somewhere. And I've added, I don't know if you can see it, I've gotten one of these and I've cut it in half. I've started pinning down because you can sort of see a little bit of that edge. And I don't particularly want to see the edge, if you know what I mean. So whether I put that there or maybe just grab a doily, put that in the middle, and then put this guy over the top, that might work too. You can always tuck these guys into little places. There we go. Nothing goes to waste. I've started pinning. So what I'm going to do is I'll go onto the sewing machine and pin that down. I had to iron. That'll just have to be caught. I've caught. I don't know if you can see all of it. I might move it off and show you. Where are we? See, there you go. Got that. Got my belly. So yeah. And then that bit on the top. Okay, I'm just going to go back again. Just get the center of where we're at. So when I take a photo, you'll see a bigger photo. I might just do that on that kind of an angle because we need to catch it. And do the same with that. As long as I catch it, that's the main thing. So I'm going to go around on the sewing machine and just stitch that down, and I'll probably stitch down on the inside as well. Mumming and ahhing whether I put a piece there. I've got this piece which I put on my other one. It may work. And I've also got some of this. More pink. I'm going to stick to the was umming and ahhing about that too, and it wouldn't look bad having that there and then having the bird sitting on top. But I don't know. It's such a thick piece. And I took it off my Botanical Beauties. I hope that can sit in there like that, or does it go? No, it definitely goes that way. And then I'll stitch around that, and I might even end up hand stitching. Oop. Just gonna stick that down. Better come across. You see, you can't see where I'm stitching here. Just pinning down these little bits and pieces. You sort of want to soften the edges, but at the same token I don't mind having straight edges because it is something you wear, so not a bad thing. Tuck that in and get that bit in there. Okay, make sure that I catch these pieces. Can you see it? Yeah, just. So I've got something underneath. There we go. Makes a bit of a difference not having what's the name? I don't know. I don't want to overcomplicate it. I think having that and that might just be okay. Just having the bird. And this is leftover piece from you know, my red and blue pack. Just a little strip. I'm just wondering. And having that next to it as well. I really like that. Might make it look too square, and that's the trouble. I reckon I could probably come with some of that. I can maybe just get, use my new scissors, 3 bits. It's just such a nice colour. Stick it underneath here, or even on top, just off to the side. We'll see, and I will stick that there. How's that looking? I don't know. Sometimes you just, less is more. I do love this piece. It's a collar. Ooh. What do you think, peeps? That's really pretty. Probably could go underneath and have that sticking there like that. Yeah. But what I may need to do is pull that out a little bit more. There we go. I'll show you what I'm trying to do. Yeah, I like that. So I'm going to put this up on here. Just so we don't have that such a straight, boring edge. And see how it's just a little bit dirty? Oh, I kind of like it. And And so this, I think, will come down a little more. Yeah, it needs to come down a little more. That's it. Just being caught. Sometimes you just got to fiddle and tweak until you get it right. And then I've got my yo-yos, which I'm unpicking at the moment. So, yep, that looks good. I think that's what I'll do there. Okay, pull that down. And that's on the top there. It'll be coming out like that with a bit of this there. Almost could shove it underneath. Then put a yo-yo there. And then that's going to go there. I think he thinks that's enough. The only other bit was I was thinking of this grey bit. Wonder if I can top that underneath there. Nope. I think that just needs to stay as is. Okay. Could use these bits for something else. You've got a mass pile. This is what I was wanting. Of wanting some yo-yos. I do like these. But also I've got buttons too that I could probably put. Okay, what I might do is pin that down, and I might even sew that down and then put the bird on top of that and get on the sewing machine, sew it down, and then sew the bird on top of that. Where's my pin cushion? The other one. My other one. Oh, I got this too, which I was thinking maybe I'm putting somewhere. Put that underneath. Oh my goodness, constantly changing my mind. Or what about over the top? Lots of doilies. No, I kind of like that little rose, and then just this little piece, and then that. Okay, I'm just going to pin this doily down here and see if I can find my other pin cushion. So I'm going to hop on the machine and start sewing these pieces, and then you can see the finished bit. I've got this unpicking. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that, because as much as this is nice, I think it might be a bit much. I don't know. I don't know. I definitely want some of this. So maybe I can just do that and that. And then just have this sitting underneath as is, with no particular colour. Use this somewhere else. Yeah, I think that works. There we go. And I've got a pin cushion. Here it is. A pin cushion somewhere else that I can pin it all down. Got my work cut out for me. And yeah, I think that's going to be nice having that on there. So I think I'll probably have to, you know, do this sewing bit, doing that around there, and then just have some of these. And I've also got buttons. I don't know if I particularly want a button on the back, but I do like it. Ooh, isn't that pretty? Yeah, I think these buttons are definitely going to be going down. Got some pretty ones. Oh, there goes my phone. Yeah, I do love the mother of pearl buttons. This has sort of got a real creamy, it's quite thick. Yep, that may end up going on there. This is a real creamy one with red. Oh, I like that side. Yeah. So there we go. Okay, well, what are we on? 14 minutes already, and I think it might be 20 minutes on the other one. So I'm just going to unpick some of these, which is a little bit boring for you to sit and watch, and go on my machine. That might be nice on there, either that on there. Now I think the button will go on there, and then maybe I can do a doily on there, or find another pretty button to go there, or a couple. I've got a couple of these ready ones. They're quite nice. Maybe I can scatter some of them around. If I can find a fourth. Sure there'll be one in here. I could probably put 4 around. And then have that there. Need a fourth. There, maybe there, and come on. Bound to have one more of these red ones. Yeah, here we go. Maybe there. What do you think, peeps? Oh, that looks nice. Yeah, I like. So that's what we're going to do. Then I'm going to unpick one of these, which may go there or there. So that's what we're going to do. Okay, well, I'll leave it at that, and then I'll come back. I'll show you quickly the plan. Hang a minute. Grab this again. Sorry. And take it. Can you see it? I'm going to do it on a bit of an angle. Sorry. There we go. And so that'll be the back. Okay, guys, I'll just slip you back on the top. You can have a look. And yeah, I don't mind that, adding buttons. Yeah, I think I like it. And I'll yeah, I was going to sew all this on, and then I'm going to come back and work. In the meantime, I'll unpick the other pocket and probably put that nice sewn pocket on there, as well as that big long doily. Might cut out I really want to have this, so I think I'm going to cut that out and put that on the front. So yeah, okay, well, at least I got my birdie in. Thanks guys for watching, and I'll catch you in the next part. Bye.